Hey everyone, welcome back. This is video 2, part 2 of the Lizard's Clifford Ball. And I realized in part 1 I made a couple mistakes, just talking errors. There's a G sharp fully diminished 7th that I called a half diminished 7th, and a C major in second inversion that I called the first inversion somewhere. But I said all the tabs, all the notes right, all the finger positions right. Fret numbers correctly. That's what I meant to say. Okay, now we're into part 2, which is the piano and guitar solo. Right before that, we've got that crazy part where the vocals are singing, whoa, 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 gow, 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 gow. And it's a really kind of a doozy to figure out how they sing the rounds, and I'll leave that to you guys. I had to do it before while being in the PHISH tribute. But what's fun about it is that or easy about it for the guitar, is it stays G and F. And I would just play quarter notes on that to make it easier on the wow, gow, 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 whoa, 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 gow, gow. And whatever the singing is there. I haven't played it in a year or so, so I can't quite remember it. Now we're going to jump into the piano solo. Starts right off on an A flat major 7, then a G minor 7, then a B flat major 7, then an A minor 7. And those fingerings go 6, 5, 4, 3, and then we're starting on the 4th string, sorry. And then for the G minor 7, we got 3, 3, 3, 3, starting on the 6th string, but we skip the 5th, so that's on the strings 6, 4, 3, and 2. And we do the same two shapes, but we move it up to B flat, so we go 8, 7, 6, 5, and then an A minor 7 going 5, 5, 5, 5. But again, skipping the 5th string. Great section to practice your comping for your piano player in your band. The next thing I would say is, Trey switches it up. He uses some different chords. Play your A flat major 7 up here, going 11, 13, 12, 11. Your G minor 7 going 10, 12, 10, 11, 10. And then you can do your B flat major, same two shapes, going 13, 15, 14, 15, 13, and then the same minor 7 shape going 12, 14, 12, 13, 12. Did some maybe unnecessary embellishments there. Alright, now after Paige gives some kind of cue to Trey, it's Trey's turn to play what I call the wrist breaker. Playing it live is very difficult, and trying to make it through the whole way without proper wrist maintenance and practice, building up your dexterity to do this, to play this at time, at tempo, is very difficult. But I'm going to show you guys how to play it really, really slow, so here we go. It's kind of a complex pattern. Once I broke it down, I realized maybe it wasn't as complex. The playing of it the execution is really difficult, but we're going to learn it really slow. Here we go. So basically all he's doing is moving up major and minor triads on the 3rd and 4th string. Like this one, the first one is starting on an F minor triad, but it starts on the 5th, so we're going frets 5, 1, 3, 1. So I'm starting on the 3rd string, working back to the 4th string. Here's the picking pattern. Well, actually, here's the rhythm. It's a dotted 16th note, then a 32nd note, and then 3 triplet 16th notes. Yes, really, I had to write it out in Sibelius just to see it / figure it out. But there's a rake on the last 2 notes, the 5, 5, 1, 3, 1. That 3, 1 needs a rake. Right, you rake the strings together to get that kind of wobbly, I don't know how to describe this part of the song. Makes me think of a slinky or jello or something like that. It's so wobbly. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, let's run through the fret numbers. We got 5, 5, 1, 3, 1, 3 times, then 6, 6, 2, 4, 2, one time, and then we got 7/7, and this is up on a G minor now. 7 times. We have a 7/7/7 3/5/3. That hits 7 times. And then up a half step. I'm going to talk in half steps. Up a half step to G sharp 1 time, then up to A minor, and that happens 4 times. And then he switches it to a major. So now I'll go back to the frets, which goes to 8, 8, 8, 7, 8, 8, 5, 6, 5, and that happens 4 times, or 3 times. Up a half step to A, still a major shape. A 1 time, then B flat, and that happens 7 times. One time on the B, he went up a half step, now up to C major 4 times. And now he drops down the first finger, flatting the third of that C, and going 12, 8, 10, 8, making it a minor triad. And he does that 3 times, and he goes up a half step again, to C sharp once, and then D minor 7 times. D sharp, E, and then now we're on an E minor 4 times. Drops it down to make it major for E flat major 3 times. F major. That was 4 times. F sharp major, G sharp, or G natural, G major. Drops it down to a G sharp, or to a G minor 3 times. G sharp minor, A minor, and this is going to be 7 times, I believe. Up a half step to A sharp minor, and then to B minor, where he changes his rhythm to back to that. So you'll have to kind of check out how many times he does it. I almost want to say it's an odd amount of times. It might be 16. Maybe 12 bars or something like that. It might be odd. I didn't write it down. Again, that's part 2. We're going to move on to part 3 now. Actually, I'm going to try to play along with this part just to show you how brutal it is. See if I can even get through it. I think it's the next part. Hold on just a second. I think it was maybe 16. Again, I didn't count. But I was switching fingers, which I don't want to do. I was doing that because I got fatigued, because I'm not in shape to do this, because I haven't been performing lately. But you can see how brutal it is. It's wonderful, though. And the way the chords move, the harmony is really cool, because those same 4 chords just happen. And he moves up just chromatically and then switches major and minor, and they always line up. There's the harmony on them is just absolutely genius. I think it's a cool pattern that happens. Maybe I'll get into that if I do a video 4. We'll see. Anyway, next up is the what I call the nursery rhyme da 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 part, section 3, and stay tuned. I'll show it. Thanks.